Hi folks, very interesting video and I think everyone should watch this. And this is kind of a continuation from my previous video where I posted a few weeks back about the Earth's journey along with our solar system in this observable universe. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about Earth stopping spinning on its own axis. Before that, I just want to give you a little bit of insight. The term Earth was not actually came from Greek or Roman gods. It's actually coined in the year 1400 from a Germanic word. Basically, the land, ground beneath you. That's what it means. Ground beneath you means Earth, which is like soil and land, which is what the term originated. So now let's get into the video. If you haven't watched my previous video on Earth's journey in our observable universe, I will tag it below. Please watch it because that will humble you. And in this video, I'm going to talk about what if Earth stops spinning. But there are a few takeaways here. As I just want to give you a good understanding, here's the Earth rotation and its speed. So if you're in the equator, the Earth is actually spinning 1,650 odd kilometers per hour. That's about 1,000 miles. I'm just giving you rounded numbers. Most of you know that Earth's axis is tilted, which is why northern and southern hemisphere enjoy all four seasons. To understand the exact speed of rotation from the Earth's spin, longitude and latitude matters. The farther you are from the equator, the slower you move. And when standing at the poles, you are essentially just rotating in the same place. Despite the spinning at 1,600 kilometers per hour, we don't really feel a thing. That is because Earth rotation is remarkably smooth and consistent. Highly unlikely. What if Earth stops spinning instantly? However, if it happens, let's get into the video. Now, let's assume if Earth abruptly stops spinning, it will destroy immediately everything on Earth that is on the surface. For example, let's give an example here. If you are driving a car or an interstate freeway at 100 kilometers per hour, your body will also be traveling at the same speed. A sudden stop means your body will continue to move at the same speed, at the same direction. This is why we usually wear seat belts to prevent any harm to your body. If Earth stops spinning in an instant, all the water, air, and the structures on Earth would still be moving at the speed corresponding to the latitudes where you are on the Earth. We know Earth takes roughly little less than 24 hours to rotate, which is a day for us. If you are at the equator, the circumference is about 40 million meters. That means the surface must be moving at 400 meters per second. So the speed at the equator is 1,600 kilometers per hour or about 1,000 miles per hour. This speed decreases as you move away from the equator and towards the pole. Let's visualize now. If Earth stops right now, all structures would collapse at once. Everyone and everything not firmly anchored to the ground would be violently displaced. Even the ground itself would buckle, split, and tear in response to sudden stop. That's not it. The oceans, remember that water in the oceans will also be moving along the Earth's surface at the speed corresponding to its latitude, where it is. If Earth stops suddenly, that water would continue to move at a rapid velocity, inundating coastal and possibly even inner regions with deluge of displaced ocean waters. The ocean surface might yield to our touch, but anyone who has waded in a swift current will know water immense power. Earth's shape is described spherical, but planet is an oblate spheroid. The distance across the equator is slightly greater than the distance separating the poles. This oblateness results from the centrifugal force of the planet's rotation. Without centrifugal force, the planet would quickly become more spherical, causing the ocean waters to migrate rapidly towards the pole. As Earth abruptly stops spinning, the distortion of Earth's shape will happen. Oceans drowning large strips of the continents, winds far more intense than humans could withstand, Earth's surface cracking violently open, volcanoes erupting worldwide and spewing megatons of ash, fire, debris into the atmosphere. In short, that would be the end of the world, could be achieved merely by stopping the spin. Instead of Earth stopping immediately but gradually slowing down, well, everything around us is traveling at practically the same speed and are being held firmly in place by gravity. Thus, you don't feel the motion. Therefore, the Earth stopped spinning gradually, the effects would also be more gradual. We would notice that the days and nights were getting longer. Our daily rhythm would be disturbed and our weather patterns, which are influenced by Earth's rotation, would start to change. For example, the orbit of geostationary satellites is synchronized with the motion of the Earth, so they remain positioned above the same spot on the equator. They would no longer appear stationary in the sky above us, making it impossible to maintain telecommunications and weather monitoring systems that rely on them. We will definitely experience loss of our magnetic field, since this is believed to be linked to our planet's rotation. Now let's wrap this video. Both, whether it's an abrupt stop or gradual slowing down, will be very unfavorable to many forms of life. Life forms that photosynthesize or depend on photosynthesizing organisms for their food would die out on the dark side, and the life on Earth would be therefore suffer mass extinction. Eventually, Earth would become tidally locked with Sun. One side of the Earth would be subjected to continuous daylight and heat from the sun's rays. The other would be plunged into everlasting night, becoming extremely cold. The weather patterns and ocean currents would be fascinating when this happens. Indeed, the transition between two sides of day and night would be very interesting and is a favorite theme of many science fiction writers. Just a fact, this is a truth, but not alarming. Earth rotation is indeed slowing over time, but it is only very subtle change amounting to an increase in the length of an Earth day of about 1 second every 50,000 years. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned for more. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up. Please share this video with friends and family. Also subscribe to my channel if you already haven't. Thank you.